try this for the umpteenth time. See if it see if it works this time. I've kind of fiddled about with my phone a little bit, so I don't know. I hold out hope. Eventually, eventually they'll get sick and tired of silencing me. But I don't know. I mean, I take it as a bit of a compliment, really. I do. Who'd have thought my little fucking 5'5" ass would be so fucking dangerous to them that they would need to silence me. There we go. Who knows? Anyway, there's a car coming. I'm not going to focus on any of the vehicles because I know that they use that not only to try and trigger me in a way, but also to any of the people that watch. They're stopping behind me. They want me to get a look at them. But fuck them, fuck these people. But yeah, I just wanted to say I was on, I unsubscribed to a lot of channels yesterday. Cleared up all my subscriptions because a lot of it is just distraction, A lot of it is, it's kind of on a level that I don't, again, they're just trying to get me to film them. Not interested in even looking at them. But yeah, a lot of it is on a level that I just have no interest in anymore. It keeps me distracted. It keeps me on the internet for longer, and I've got no need to do that. Once you kind of get further and further along, there are certain things that you just don't relate with any longer. There are people that like these cunts have a network. There's also a network with us, and it's a network built on connection, and it's not a a connection that's physical. You can't feel it, you can't see it. It's not a connection like that, but well, you can feel it. You can feel it. You just can't see it. So there'll be people within, that I stay subscribed to and whose content that I watch, not because their content is particularly relevant to me or what I'm going through, but it is. It's not the subject matter, it's not what they're talking about, it's the message underneath that I'm picking up on. And I believe that I'm picking up on that because I'm connected with these people, because we share the same frequency, we share the same consciousness, whatever it is that you want to call it. We share a connection, and the things that they're not saying are often the most important things, within their content, within their written word. And these people want to kind of break all of these connections. They not only send all these clowns all around you to try and demoralise you, to try and break your spirit, have you in a state of constant anxiety at all times, to try and break you, so you're constantly thinking about them and what they're doing. And I was listening to some music the other day, and I'd been listening to music for about half an hour, and then while I was scrolling down to the videos related to the content that I was watching, i.e. music, that genre of music, the first video available it's nothing to do with music. And in the thumbnail there's a speech bubble coming out of someone's mouth saying everybody hates you. And that's purposeful. It's not, it's complete demoralisation around you at all times. And they do it within the community as well, if you can call it a community. It's so fucking infiltrated. It's unreal. There is a kind of community within the community, but it's very tiny. Honestly, it's really really tiny. I pride myself on kind of seeing through some of this stuff, and let me tell you, my subscription list is very, very small. It really is. I'm not going to go into numbers. I know I said numbers in this video, and I realise that triggers people, and that's something that I need to work on, because they get me to do that again within my writing, within my talking. They get me to say numbers to try and trigger certain people, and it's part of my programming, that I need to work on, things that I need to work on within myself, which is always the way, which is what we should all be doing. We should all be working on things. But yeah, there was when I was cleaning up with subscriptions, there was someone that I really enjoy listening to. He speaks a lot of sense. I really relate to everything that he says. He comes out with a lot of good stuff. I find it interesting. I gain a lot of knowledge from it. But I was on yesterday, and I don't usually watch live streams. It's not something I do, but it came up when I'd just finished cleaning up my subscription list, and he was on a live, and I thought, oh, why not? I'll click on it, and as soon as I clicked on it, he said, let's see who's in here. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get off now, guys. You know, and that it's not him. You know, if I didn't realise what was happening, then it's maybe taken offence to that and maybe unsubscribe to his channel. But they want me to think that before I'd clicked on his live, which, you know, who goes live for 5 minutes? This guy is. And none of his other lives are 5 minutes long anyway, you know. This is just planted there by them. It's just been shown to me on my computer, to my device, to try and demoralise me, to make me think that before I clicked on the live they were all talking about me. And then as soon as I come in, he's like, oh shit, it's like children, you know, when they go shh, shh, he's listening, or shh, like shush now, they're all talking about you in a room. And then they have to shut up as soon as you walk in the room, you know, to make you feel a certain way. Well, it's the exact same thing that's been done here. It's all manipulated, all of it. Don't pay any attention to it. They'll put people who they know, that I relate to, who I vibe with, if you like, you know. They'll have them putting kind of cryptic messages that could be read a certain way, and you know, they always want you to read it in a negative mindset. That's why they try and demoralise you all around you, so you're in a negative mindset. They want you to think that everyone's against you. But you can feel these connections, you can feel them. You can feel the people around you that you're connected with. You watch their content or you read their content and you pick up things that aren't written. You know, it's a message within a message, and you only pick that up because you're connected to them on a level. And these people don't want you to see that. They don't want you to know that. They want you to think that everyone's against you, everybody hates you. It's not true. It's not true. I certainly don't hate you. You know, if they're kind of using my content or my posts to do the same to other people, then that's unfortunate. I hope that you're smart enough to see through what it is that they're doing, see the games that it is that they're playing, and realise that, you know, we all have a certain amount of programming in us. We're all programmed. We all have, you know, some people call it alters, or you know, second personalities that we're not really aware of. You know, we are to a certain extent, but we're not. And it's trying to break through that kind of programming and see the things that you're doing as well that may be affecting other people. And that's the hard thing, is to focus on yourself and your words, and to think before you speak or before you write, or to really ask yourself, why am I doing these things? Why am I saying these things? You know, that's why silence is really, really important. Again, that's why they don't want you in silence. They don't want you relaxing and being able to think deeply about the situation and about the people around you. And they don't want you to be able to feel. If you're in a constant state of anxiety, you're not feeling those connections. But I do. I feel them. I don't buy into the bullshit. I know who the good guys are. I was trained from a very early age, you know. Like I said before, my dad was one of the good guys, and my mum wasn't. And that's why she always hated me, because she knew that I seen through her mask, you know, from being a really, really small child. I seen through it, and I really couldn't understand why other people liked her. You know, it didn't have a name at that time. I didn't know what it was that I was seeing, but I know now, you know. So I learned very early, and then I dismissed that, because, you know, why would your own parent hate you? Why would your own parent be an actress or an actor, or be putting on a mask, be playing a part? But, you know, we all are, really. Just some of us are. I've got more connection with the nice side of us, the good side of us. We're on that kind of frequency of good, and you know, you need to listen to that. But anyway, it's blah blah bullshit, isn't it? Hopefully it's a blah blah bullshit that you can hear. Maybe it's not. Anyway, you know, lots of love. Take care, all of you, and I love you. You know, not everybody hates you. I love you, I really do. So take care. Bye bye.